Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. Thank you so much for tuning in today's Motivation Monday video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the fact that healing requires inner work, okay? So we always hear, these quotations like, time heals all wounds, or it gets better in time, all of that good stuff. And that is absolutely true. It does get better with time, and, time does heal all wounds. But you also need to realize that as much as, all of that happens, you also have a responsibility to do the inner work to heal yourself, okay? So inner work, what is that? What am I talking about? Okay, inner work means the things that you do within yourself, with yourself, to help yourself. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much a mouthful, but that means that it's up to you to really dig deep and look into your feelings, why you feel that way, and also to establish what it is you can do to help yourself. Okay, so for example, let's say you went through a breakup. Okay, you went through a breakup, you're sad, you haven't healed from it, all of that stuff. You can't just expect to wake up one day and be fine. Okay, you also need to do some things to help yourself. Maybe after that breakup, your self-esteem is low. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy. Maybe you're sad. Maybe you feel like, maybe you are the problem, whatever it is. Those different feelings that surface from that breakup, that's what you need to heal, and that's the inner work that you need to do. You're not just going to wake up one day and find healing, okay? So I'm going to share a few tips that I find useful. So the first thing is to be brutally honest with yourself about your feelings and where you stand. I feel like it's very easy for you to put up a front when you're dealing with other people, but when it comes to you can't lie to yourself, okay? You can never lie to yourself. So be brutally honest with yourself about how you feel and why you feel that way. Why does it affect you so much? You need to ask yourself those questions. And once you start doing that, you start realizing that, okay, cool, I'm affected because of this and that and that. And that's how you can now work on healing those broken parts, doing the inner work that I talked about. So once you're done with step number 1, which is being brutally honest with yourself, do some research, find out what things you can do to help yourself in that scenario. So for example, let's say you realize that you have, childhood traumas of some sort, right? Google. Okay, Google is your friend, guys. Google, YouTube, Pinterest. There's always useful information about, dealing with childhood trauma, healing a broken heart, all of that stuff. Start doing your Googles, okay? Do your Google. So you now need to do all of that. Try to figure out the things that you can do. Maybe they will, ask you to change your routine. I don't know, do some journaling, whatever it is. But find out what things you can do to help yourself before you go to the next level, which is to seek professional help. Obviously, if we're being honest, for many people that is a privilege, and that is why step number 2 is so important, because there's so much self-help and healing that can come from doing your research and making the effort to apply to your life. But of course, even taking it to the next level would be making an effort to see someone professional, go to therapy, get some help, talk through these things, unpack these things, find a way to heal those broken pieces that you don't want to talk about, all of that helps. But ultimately, obviously, number 3 is a luxury for a lot of people, but the most important thing that you need to do once you've done your brutal honesty, your research, and gone to therapy, if you can, is of course to make an effort to apply these things that you learn to your life. Because there's no point in reading about how you can heal childhood trauma or whatever it is when you don't actually apply it to your life. So when you equip yourself with the knowledge, look at your life, okay? Look at the things that you do, whether it's on a daily basis, the content that you consume, the music you listen to, things like that, okay? And obviously making an effort to apply whatever it is you learn. So maybe they tell you that you need to make an effort to stand up for yourself. The next time you find yourself in a situation where you have to do that, make the effort to do that. Obviously, It can be anything, but ultimately whatever it is you want to heal, whatever research you do, it's up to you to make that effort to be like, okay, cool, I need to fix this, or I need to heal this part of me. This is what I learned. Let me apply it to my life and see if it works for me. I feel like so many people are quick to say things like, oh, this doesn't work or that doesn't work, but really and truly, you didn't apply it. You read about it, you watched a video about it, but did you apply it? No. Okay, so that happens a lot of the time. But ultimately, the whole point of this is to just bring awareness to the fact that there's only so much that other people and other things can do for you. There comes a time when you have to do the inner work and you need to want to do better. So I can't be 24 and being absolutely mean to people and horrible to people and all of that and say that, yeah, I'm this way because I was bullied in primary school. I'm 24 years old. How am I going to be treating people like that because of things that happened to me when I was 10 years old or whatever? You know what I mean? So yeah, you have a responsibility to do that for yourself. And yeah, remember to be kind with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Remember that these things take time. Healing is not going to happen overnight. And some days you might be feeling amazing. You might feel like, okay, I'm in a great place, I'm doing good and all of that. And then suddenly you have a moment where you feel like, oh no, I'm actually not okay, or I'm sad, or whatever it is. So just remember that these things take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself, and continue to do the work, because ultimately you are the most important project you can ever work on. Make sure you work on it. You know, it would really be unfortunate to wake up 10, 20 years from now and realize that, okay, I'm this kind of person and I could have done something to heal this or heal that, but I didn't do anything. Obviously, it's never too late. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's never too late. But ultimately, the responsibility is yours. And once you realize that you actually have a say in how your life goes, and you actually have, you know, a responsibility towards yourself to give yourself the best life that you can, but also to make sure that you are at peace, you are happy, and you've done the inner work for yourself. So yeah, that is all I'm gonna say. Obviously, I've been trying to keep my Motivation Mondays short, but I hope everyone is doing good. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have the courage to do some inner work for yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe.